There we go. You just gotta aim yourself a little bit better. So,
Woo!
And welcome everyone, it's your boy Zero.
And I'm Nanners.
And we're back for episode 18 of our Crash 4 Let's Play. Last time Nanners took the wheel, and he did great. He did great last time, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
It
was the best. It was the greatest episode we ever did.
Indeed. But before we go ahead and play Cortex's level, let's go ahead and look at that skin I unlocked last time, which is this paper cut skin for Coco.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, I like it. But no, we're not going to be using those skins. We're going to be using the biker skins because they're the best. They're the only good skins. Don't judge me.
All of the judgment. So what are we doing on this one? Are we playing Cortex?
So this is a full Cortex level.
A full Cortex level.
Yes.
Nice.
Full as in full level.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they dropped the ball a little bit on only giving us half Cortex levels up to this point, but let's see how they redeem themselves on this one.
I mean, this isn't the only full Cortex level. We had the introductory level, which was a full Cortex level, and then, again, a handful of others that were only half, and then you have this one. So technically we got two. You know?
We got two. What are you gonna do?
We can cry about it. That's usually what I do. Curl up in the corner, you know, sob a little bit. Ask why I must suffer every day, you know?
And how's that been going?
Not too well, you know. You end up getting dehydrated from all the tears.
Tell me about it.
Shit.
Can you even get dehydrated from tears? I question that for some reason.
I actually don't know, but oh, did I? Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Yes, you did. Whatever you're about to say, yes, for that.
I did goof. So, all right.
That's interesting though. So you would have to know to stop there.
Yeah, because I mean, the point is not to necessarily get all the boxes or whatever, but at least get as many Wampa fruits as possible to get the gems. That way we can get a little bit closer to unlocking the skins.
That's what you say. But then isn't getting as many Wampa fruit as we can the same thing as getting boxes?
Is it? Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the Crash guy.
You trying to tell me something? You trying to talk smack?
No.
Okay.
Especially not when Crash is concerned.
Don't judge me.
I might be talking some smack now after that though. I gotta say. What are you doing?
I'm goofing, you know? I'm doing my special. The Hans goofing. Okay. Oh god, why did I stop? Oh, sweet lord.
Aiming is... Aiming is not very easy in this game sometimes.
Indeed it ain't. Alright, you get over it. There we go.
It's a shame, because almost like how... Oh, boy. Almost how, like, they have this...
I hate myself.
This is a Let's Play where we pause a lot. It's almost like how when you look at the floor, and they have that little ring to tell you, hey, this is where you're gonna land. It's like if they could have just done something with the aiming too.
See, the thing is, in Crash 3, they actually did that for Crash because they gave him a bazooka. So I'm wondering, damn, they could have done the same thing with Cortex but decided not to?
This episode of Crash History was brought to you by Zero's knowledge of the series.
Pretty much. Also, I hate myself.
It was brought to you by his feeling of self-loathing.
Fuck. There we go. You just gotta aim yourself a little bit better. So,
Woo!
So, Nanas, as I kill myself for the billionth time, how have you been? Tell the viewers, what have you been playing lately?
Oh, okay. I was about to say pass, but what have I been playing lately? Well, let's see. I've been playing a lot of Persona Strikers for the most part. Oh, there's actually a game that we got to talk about on through our Play NYC video series from the most recent Play NYC.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 8 Doors, and I was really excited about it back then. I actually think I might go back and rewatch the video just to see what I said. But I just finished that game. I didn't get the good ending. Might go back for that eventually one day. But it was definitely very interesting. It's a Metroidvania made by a Korean developer, which also means that there were some issues with translation, kind of. Like, some things and instructions weren't completely clear, and the way things were worded sometimes. But never to the point where it was a problem, where it was like, oh, this isn't, like, I can't figure this out. But yeah, that game was great. It was more than I was expecting, and I would definitely recommend it. It has a very nice cutscene animation as well. Very nice artwork there, and it's hard as hell. Wow.
No, that's good to see. No, that's good to. No.
I throw the question back to you. Have you had any chance to go back and play any of the games that we covered on Play NYC 2020?
In all honesty, not really. Because I have a huge backlog of games just for myself to play. Like, I've been trying to find time to play those. And then also, I've been getting games recently as well. Like, I mentioned before that I finally got... Oh, that was not intentional.
You were trying to shoot.
Yeah, I was. I got the One Punch Man game. So
the fighting game?
Yeah, but there's an actual like adventure mode to it, so it's not only a fighting game. It's like a third-person RPG fighter brawler, and like it's not a bad game, but damn, the story mode is just so bland.
I mean, it's One Punch Man. Isn't the character pretty bland?
I mean, that's the joke. That he's so super strong that he doesn't really have to do much.
By the way, I don't know if you're going back for it, but there's a crystal back there.
Where?
Oh, go back.
1 second.
Go back. Never mind. You'll see it in a bit now that we've reloaded. There. See?
Oh shit. Okay,
I
now
noticed it off screen.
I know how to get it now. I have to get the freaking good spot, by the way. I did not see it. I need to get this to turn on, and I know how to do it.
I'm not just here because of my looks.
I'm apparently not here due to my skills, I'll tell you that. Oh, thanks, game. You gave me a pity mask. I appreciate it.
But yeah, that's actually very interesting because last in 2020. Hey, what?
What happened to the
TNT is gone. What the fuck?
Did I accidentally blow it up? No.
No way. That must be a glitch or something.
Has to be.
But yeah, last Play NYC had to be. It had to be all online. But now for this, now that there's kind of like, you were close to it. Now that there's a vaccine for COVID and things are slowly starting to open up, it looks like Play NYC, the next one is gonna actually be in person. I gotta admit, I'm really excited. I definitely want to go to that. I would say that yeah, Play NYC was one of my favorite events that we physically attended over the years. You know, it's one of the only gaming conventions around us, so it's just refreshing. So I definitely want to. Yeah, I definitely want to go. I just want to make sure to.
Today's not my day. No,
well,
you can keep talking. It's all good.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, you know, I hope to go. I gotta get vaccinated first, but after that, I'm excited for another Play NYC. I want to see what they bring. I love all the different indie games that you know, are around there. But yeah, at least now you don't have to go for the gem, so you don't actually have to go back.
I think I do.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
All right. Dude, I don't know why this part is so difficult for me. I used to be able to just... I don't remember. I don't remember having this much trouble. Let's just say that.
By the way, I want to point out, when you come to this place, you can when you're here, you can really not see it because it's right above this as a jump point. But the second you turn at the start of this section, you can immediately see the gem. So I really like how they just hid that one pretty much in plain sight. It just becomes out of view after a certain point. And I thought that was really fascinating. Yeah. You gotta get your time. This one's only one, so you might as well just go after you see it. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't matter. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
So, no, and I was...
Yeah. Checkpoint.
Yes, indeed. This is not going to kill me. I'm not going to allow it. I was going to say, I'm super excited for playing YC. I'm all vaccinated, so I can't wait to go ahead and freaking go there and enjoy it. Comic-Con is also going to be limited.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, I told you this in private at some point, but that means that Comic-Con's actually going to be good this year.
Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
there's not that many people. That was the worst thing about Comic-Con as of late. Was how many people are there. There's like way too many crowds.
Are you kidding me? It was impossible to do practically anything.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for Comic-Con. I just don't know if I missed the point in time when we're supposed to buy tickets. I know it's supposed to be at some point in time soon.
They have so complicated that whole process
They
that
really
I just
have.
don't know. I really don't know, but I definitely want it too. Yikes.
So you see my frustration, right? It's like I'm not trying to do bad. It just keeps happening.
It's all right. It's on brand. We're
Yeah, it really is.
stupid gamers. But let me tell you, I have dreamed about experiencing a Comic-Con where there is not that big of a crowd, which is again part of what I love about the relatively new convention of Anime NYC, because it's newer, so there's not as many people. But yeah, basically, I've dreamed about that kind of experience because my first convention was Comic-Con, and it was, I want to say 2006 or something like that. So back then, oh my god, you could just walk, like by the last day, you were just walking around an empty Javits Center, and I don't know why, but I really like walking around convention centers. And it was not much clutter, it was chill, it was really nice, and overall in the event, like, it's like, think about like 5 or 6 years ago, what you considered, man, this is too crowded, this line is too long, compared to now at Comic-Con or PAX East or any of the big stuff. It's like, whew.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy. What we used to consider, this is too crowded. Oh man, that was tight.
Gonna do it. There we go. Dude, my first Comic-Con was 2011. And I was snuck in, by the way. I was snuck in by our good friend,
I don't know if you want to call him out, but go for it.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Fuck this. Thank you for the pity mask. So I was snuck in by a good friend, and I still remember that convention like it wasn't that packed, even in 2011. Even after the whole freaking vampire love story that caused the whole freaking Comic-Con BS. Do you know the story, by the way, as to why Comic-Con became so packed?
You said that, and I had no idea what you're talking about. I thought it just got packed because it got more popular.
I mean, it did, but the catalyst that made it more popular was Twilight.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because tweens wanted to see the actors. And of course, they were going to be at Comic-Con. Oh my fucking god.
This is David Schwimmer's fault. No, I get you. I got you. And again, I kind of expected that. I remember one of the last times I was at Comic-Con, there was free swag, and it was a big poster. It was a bunch of posters that you could, like, these huge, amazingly good value for free, like 6 or 7 of these massive posters, and a big tube that was covered in the same branding and stuff like that you could fill other posters with, which is what I used it for a while before I eventually threw it out. And all it was ABC shows that I've never heard of before and I would never watch. And I was like, it's you know, it's just not to sit here and to be this old man yells at Cloud, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Comic-Con moves away from these kind of traditional nerd things as opposed to just turning into a TV show, movie show fest. Because, I mean, realistically, like, yeah, like it's called fucking Comic-Con, and sometimes it feels like it's hard to find the comics at Comic-Con. It's not. They're there.
Yeah, they are there.
But it's not the biggest presence.
It really... if you go to Comic-Con for comics, you're seen as like a weirdo now. Even though it used to be like the main thing.
Yeah.
People don't go
to
to
what's crazy about that?
What?
I feel like one day that's gonna happen with like Disneyland. You know how there's a lot of people that go to Disneyland when they're like not kids, you know, they just like going to Disneyland or Disney World or whatever.
Yep.
Jim Gaffigan had a pretty good bit about that. And like one day that's gonna happen with Disneyland or World, where you're gonna be seen as weird if you go because you have kids. It's gonna be like, oh, you're going because you have kids, bro. You don't even understand the finer things about Disney and these properties or some shit like that.
It is kind of weird because as things get more popular, they get a little bit more, I guess you can say, sophisticated, quote unquote. Not necessarily, but sorta. Oh, there we go, cutscene. God, it took us forever to get here.
It took you forever to get here. I just want to point that out for facts.
Why did you not see it before?
Cortex.
You scamp. So this is gonna seem pretty familiar, by the way.
I thought he was already on our side for real this time.
Does this seem at all a little bit familiar to you?
Is it a reference to Crash Twinsanity?
Nope. This gives me major vibes of Uncharted 3.
Really?
Yeah, because remember in Uncharted 3 there was like a cargo plane that was dropping a bunch of cargo, and you were holding on to cargo.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. You're right. Yeah, in Uncharted, I think that was 3.
It was.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Because I replayed that game a lot because I liked it. I mean, it wasn't as good as 2, but it was still good.
You sound so ashamed. I replayed it a bunch because I liked it. Like playing Uncharted is something to be ashamed of.
Nah, it's just some people were like, oh, Uncharted 3 wasn't that good. And I'm like, it wasn't the best on the planet, sure, but it was still good.
The gameplay was good, but the story was...
it left a lot to be desired. Like the ship,
yeah.
That ship section did not need to be in the game. Like legit, they could have taken it out and the game still would have been fine.
There were also plot holes where like Talbot disappears into a wall apparently, and other things like that. The multiplayer was fun as hell, and we both agree on that because we played a shit ton of it.
Yeah, together too. We freaking did the whole high five shit a lot.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I played a game for like 200 hours in like a really long time. I was obsessed with the Uncharted. It was fun. I miss it. I wish they were able to recapture that gold experience with the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, but they just couldn't do it.
I mean, we still have fun with the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, let's not lie, but it wasn't Uncharted 3 levels of fun, you know?
No, they did too much to it. They put too much into the formula that didn't need to be there, and then the community didn't really go for it. They didn't do dedicated servers, which would have been nice too. And oh no!
God, I was so close.
I know. It like slows you. It slows you down at the end there.
I mean, I'm slowing myself down. It's the platforms that I'm not landing on correctly. I'm not planning my jumps. Okay. It's also tough to plan because you can't always see or know when they're gonna come at you. Oh. Oh, I didn't. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. I didn't get all the boxes anyway.
Oh, who gives a shit? We got the thing.
Oh,
we got the hidden
4
gem, I told you.
Yeah, we got the hidden gem and we got the 3 gems I was aiming for anyway, so good.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, now another cutscene.
There's another way I can break this cycle of endless fighting between us. I can go back to where it started. I can undo my greatest failure.
Oh boy.
He means you, Crash.
Or you could just stop fighting now. Like, completely.
Bye, Bandicoots.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
man, does that mean we're done with the city?
Yeah, we're done with the city.
Oh, that's disappointing. But the city was nice. I enjoyed it. Definitely
Indeed.
my favorite level so far.
And now for me to stop me.
Alrighty, so this is the last area.
Ah, there it is.
Also, notice what year it is at the top left.
1996. The year where the game came out, the first one.
That's right.
Oh, nice.
So we're
Oh,
back.
cool.
We literally went all the way back to the beginning of Crash's storyline,
Nice.
and we're basically going to try to stop Cortex from stopping himself.
Nice. I like this. I like. I want to make sure to say this in case I don't say it in the review when we finish this playthrough, but I do like how they play with the source material. I feel like they did a really cool job.
I completely agree, dude. I love this. This is my buddy Joey and the guys at Toys for Bob. You guys are geniuses.
Yeah.
Like, you brought everything back all the way around, and you gave us a legit Crash experience with your own little twist to it, and I love it. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today's episode, though, guys. Thank you for watching.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure to let us know, what was your first convention? Have you gone to Comic-Con? Do you hate how bad it got? Are you a fan of Twilight? If you hate it like us, let us know in the comments. And also be sure to stay tuned for more awesome content.
Bye.